Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vijay and this is the seventh video in the series. If you're following my channel, in the previous videos we talked about string, list and tuple data types, which was ordered collection. But in this one we are basically going to talk about a dictionary data type, which is unordered collection of key value pair. Okay, so by definition a dictionary is a built-in data type that represents an unordered collection of key value pairs. Okay, so if you look at my screen, this is how we declare a dictionary in Python. So if you see, we have a combination of key value pairs wrapped in a curly braces. Okay, so let's see some of the basic characteristics of a dictionary. So first one is, as I already mentioned, it's a unordered collection, meaning the element are not stored in a specific order, and the order of elements may vary when you iterate over a dictionary. Okay, the next one is it's a collection of key value pairs. Okay, and the key is used to uniquely identify an element in a dictionary. Okay, and the associated value represent the data is stored in that element. Okay, and one of the more important characteristic is that key must be unique within a dictionary. Okay, it should not be like we can put multiple similar key within a dictionary. It should be unique. Okay, and also it should be immutable as well, like string or number or tuple. We should not put anything as a key that is mutable. Okay, so next one is again, dictionary is mutable, meaning you can modify, add, remove elements after the dictionary is created. Okay, and it also allows you to update values and new key value pairs or delete existing element as needed. Okay, then next one is it's a dynamic in size, so dictionary can grow or shrink dynamically as elements are added or removed. Okay, so last one is it provides a fast lookup based on keys. Okay, so dictionary use a hash table implementation which allows for quick access to values based on their corresponding keys. Okay, so this makes a dictionary suitable for scenarios where you need to retrieve value by their unique identifier. Okay, so yeah, these are few of the important characteristics. So let's jump to a REPL and try to see dictionary in action. Okay. So first, see in how many ways we can declare a dictionary in a Python. Okay, so first one is using a curly braces. Okay, if you see here within the curly braces, we are passing the key value pairs. Okay, so if you see name, age, and city, these are keys, and John, and then 30 and New York, these are values, corresponding values. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so you see it is creating a dictionary. Okay, the next one is we can use a dictionary constructor, that is constructor. Okay, if you see here within the dictionary constructor, we have to pass the key value pair in this form. Okay, the key equal to and that particular value, corresponding values. Okay, so we have to pass key values in this format. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so it is creating that dictionary accordingly. Okay, then the next one is we can use the list of tuples as well. Okay, so if you see here in this dictionary constructor, I am passing list of tuples. Okay, and tuple should be in form of key value pair. Okay, if you see here, first element in a tuple is key, and then next one is a value. So this will also create a dictionary. Okay, then we have this zip function available in Python. Okay, so let's see how this zip behave, then we are going to see the example. Okay, so if you see here, I have these three lists: names, ages, and cities. Okay, let's see if we zip these three, then what we are going to get. Okay, so let me uncomment this one. So here what I am doing is using zip function, I am passing these three lists. Okay, and let's iterate over and see what is happening. So let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, it is taking each corresponding element. Suppose first element for each list, then second element for each list, and the third element for each list, and it is creating a tuple. Okay, respectively. Okay, and this is how zip works. Okay, and then we can take this data, zipped data, and we can pass into a dictionary constructor that you can see here. So let me uncomment this one. If you see here, so suppose I have stored my keys in this dictionary and my value, sorry, in this list, and my value in this particular list, I can use that zip function to create a tuple, corresponding tuple, and then I'm using that dictionary function to create a dictionary. So let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, it is creating a dictionary using the zip function. Okay, and the last one we have, like, how to find out the length of a dictionary. Okay, so this is again the built-in uh, function that we have in Python. Okay, so let's run this one. So it will show you how many key value pairs are there in this dictionary. So in this dictionary I have 3 key value pairs, so it is giving the length for that dictionary. Okay, so these are few of the ways we can declare a dictionary, and also how to check the length. Okay, so let's move forward. Before that, let me comment these code. Okay, so let's see what are different ways to access the values in a dictionary. Okay, so one is using the square bracket notation. So let's check this example. Okay, so if you see here, I have a dictionary. Okay, and here I have name, age, and city. And if I want to get the value for name and age, then I can use this bracket notation, and within the bracket I need to pass that key. Okay, like name and age. Okay, and then I'm storing that into these variables, and I'm printing that out. Let's run this one. Okay, so if you see, name and age is getting printed out. Okay, and here the one thing is, suppose if the key that you are pausing is not there in the dictionary, then it will give you an error. Okay, so let's see. I want to get a country key, like country value, from this dictionary which is not present. Okay, so let's see what happens. So if you see here, since the country key value pair is not available, country key is not available, so it will give me a key error. Okay, so in order to tackle this problem, we have another thing, that is using a get method. Okay, so let's uncomment this one first. Okay, so one way is to use the bracket notation. Then we have this get method as well. So in get method you can pass that particular key. So let's run this first. Okay, so if you see here, I want to get the value for the age key, so it is printing that out. But suppose if I want to get a value for any non-existing key, then it will not give me any error. Okay, so it will give none if the corresponding key value is not present. Okay, so this is one of the benefit using get method. So suppose if the key is not present in the dictionary, so it will not throw an error. Okay, and it will provide you none. So none is one of the data type in Python that I'll discuss in next video. Okay, again, if you see here, I do not have any occupation key in my dictionary. So if I run this one, I'll get none. Okay, now moving forward, we have some method associated with the dictionary. Suppose if you look at this one, so this is my dictionary. If I want to get all the keys from dictionary, then we can use this dot keys method. Okay, so it will give you all the keys available inside a dictionary, and we can iterate over to get the specific value. So if you see this for loop here, uh, first I'm getting all the keys, and I'm using that key one by one to get all the values. Okay, so this is how we have seen we can use the bracket notation to get the values. So here, after getting each key one by one, I'm getting the specific values, and I'm printing that both the key and value. So let's run this one. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, and also we have this value method also, that will give you all the values. Okay, so from this method we can get all the values, and here I'm iterating over to print those values one by one. So let's run this. Okay, so if you see here, I am printing those values one by one. Okay, so apart from keys and values, we have last one, that is items, and items will give you both key value pairs. Okay, so let's uncomment this one. So here, using this item, we are getting both key value pairs, and here I am doing unpacking. Okay, keys and values, then I am printing that out. Okay, so if you have any doubt how this unpacking works, because we will get the items in form of tuples, those we are unpacking. So if you are not aware about how this unpacking works, I'll recommend to watch my previous video that is on tuple. Okay, so let's run this one. So if you see here, that key value pair I'm printing out. Okay, so let's move forward, and before that let me comment this code. Okay, so let's see how we can modify the value in a dictionary. Okay, so this is my dictionary, and here suppose if I want to modify the value for this age key, then simply we can use this particular notation. So for that particular key, what value you want to specify with the equal to operator, we can do that. So let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, initially the age was 30, then we assigned a new value to this particular key and it got updated. Okay, then we can add all together a new key value pair. So if you see here, since we do not have this occupation key value available, okay, so we can so if there is already that key available, then it will be updated like it happened here. Okay, age got updated, but same piece of code we can use to add new key value pair as well. So if you see here, what basically it will do is it will add this particular key and value to this dictionary. Okay, so let's run this one. So if you see here, it added occupation as a key and that engineer as a value. Okay, then let's see how we can remove the key value pairs. So we can use this del keyword to remove a specific key value pair. Okay, so again this is my dictionary, and suppose I want to delete or remove age key along with its value, then we can use this notation. We can use this del keyword, okay, and then dictionary, and in bracket we need to specify that key. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, initially my dictionary was this, and after I ran this delete del code, it got removed here. Okay, so I do not have age available. Okay, and also we have another function associated with the dictionary, that is pop. Okay, so here del will delete that key value pair, but if we use pop function, then after running the pop, it will give you the value also, like which value got deleted. Okay, so let's see, I want to remove this particular city key value pair. Okay, so after removing it using pop function, I can get the removed value, what value got removed. Okay, so let's run this first. Okay, so if you see here, city was New York. Okay, so pop will remove that particular key value pair, and also it will give you in return what value got removed. Okay, that was New York. Okay, and after that I'm printing that particular dictionary. Okay, so in this dictionary only name key value pair is left. Okay, because I removed age and city. Okay, now the next one is suppose if you want to clear everything from a dictionary, then we have very simple function, that is clear. So I have this dictionary, I want to remove everything, then we can go with a clear function or clear method. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so at the end your dictionary will be empty. Okay, so let's move forward and let me comment this code. So now let's see how we can check whether a particular key exists in a dictionary. Okay, so this is my dictionary, Okay, and this is how we use a if else condition in Python. So we use if keyword, then we need to put colon and the corresponding uh, like that inner code. Okay, and then we have this else block and then code inside that. Okay, so this is how we declare a if else condition in Python. Okay, so what basically we are doing is, so again, in order to check anything in dictionary, we can use in keyword. Okay, so what basically we are doing is we are checking whether age key is present in this dictionary or not. Okay, so if age in my dictionary, I'm checking that. So let's run this one. Okay, so since that age is available, so it is showing that it is existing, it exists in our dictionary. Okay, so if suppose I give anything else, h1, that is not available, so it will show that key does not exist in a dictionary. Okay, then we can use this notation as well. Okay, so either you can pass the whole dictionary or you can pass only keys as well. Okay, so dot keys, as we seen before, it will give the uh, like list of keys. So within that list of keys I am checking whether age is available or not. Okay, so since age is available, it will print that particular block. Okay, it will print that particular line of code. Okay, then here we are checking whether this John value is present in the value. So it will again check in values only, because we are using this dot values function. So it will uh, here we'll be having a list of values, that is John 30 and New York. Okay, so in that it is checking if John is available. Okay, since it is available, it will print that value is present in the dictionary. Okay, you can see here. Then we have uh, again iterating over, we have already seen. So let's uncomment this and run it. So here items, it will again give you key value pairs, and we are unpacking that here. Okay, and using the for loop we are printing that out. Okay, so you can see that here. Okay, and if you want to just print the keys, then you can simply use this piece of code. Okay, it will print all the keys. Okay, and then if you want to print only values, then you can use this dot values function, and you can iterate over using for loop, and it will print all the values. Okay, so let's move forward. Before that, let me comment this code. Okay, so let's see dictionary comprehension. Okay, so dictionary comprehension is a concise and efficient way to create dictionary in Python using iterable and any expression. Okay, so if you see here, I have this list that is numbers. I have some numbers available here, and I want to create some kind of dictionary out of it. Okay, so this is the way we write a dictionary comprehension. Okay, so what basically I'm doing here is I am first iterating over this particular list, and I am specifying what will be the key and values here. Okay, so if you see here, the number, like the each element that I'm iterating over, I am specifying that as a key, and colon, and then what value I want to give. Okay, so here I'm squaring that number. Okay, so 1 will be the key and it squares will be the value. Again 2 will be another key and it square will be a value. So let's run this one first. Okay, so if you see here, based on this particular notation, each key value pair will be evaluated. So a number will be keys, and then it squares will be a value that you can see here. Okay, then we can put some condition as well. So if you see here, I want to do the square, I want to create a key value pair, and based on some condition. So again I'm using the for loop, but here I have put one condition. So if that number is that I'm iterating over is divisible by 2, then let's create the key value pair. Okay, so if this condition will satisfy, then it will create that key value pair. So let's run this one. So if you see here, I have only two number, that is 2 and 4, that is even. So I'm taking 2 as a key, squaring that out, that is 4. Then again I'm taking 4 as a key and squaring that out as a value. Okay, so this is how we can put some condition as well. Okay, and this is the example where we can put, again we are using if condition also here. So here only if condition was there, but here we have if else both. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am putting that number as a key, but as a value I am putting whether it is a even or odd. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, each number is going as a key, but the associated value is either even or odd based on this if else condition. Okay, then we have this example where I have some string. Okay, and what I'm doing is here I'm iterating over that string and I'm counting that particular character. Okay, so let's run this one. So each character I'm putting that as a key, and its value is how many times it is getting repeated in that particular string. Okay, that particular count I'm putting as a value, you can see here. Okay, so suppose L is repeating twice, so if you see here L we have value as a 2. Okay, and it is repeating one by one. Okay, since if you see here we have 2L available here. Okay, but as we have seen the characteristics of a dictionary that only unique key will be available. Okay, so even though we have 2L available, but while putting that into a dictionary, it is putting that key only single time. Okay, and it is putting that value as well, like how many time it is getting repeated, sorry, what is the count of that. Okay, so let's move forward and let me comment this code. Okay, so let's see nested dictionaries. Okay, so let me uncomment this first. So here if you see I am declaring a nested dictionary. So this is the outer dictionary where I have this Alice, Bob and Charlie as a key, and again the nested dictionary as their values. Okay, so here we have math, science and English score for these three people. Okay, so it's a nested dictionary. Okay, so let's see, let's print this dictionary first, and also like uh, how to get the value for this particular key, that is Alice. Okay, so let's print this out. So first this is I'm printing whole dictionary, nested dictionary, and here if you see I want to get what is the value for this key, that is Alice. So here it is printing the inner dictionary. Okay, but suppose if I want to get what is the score for English for Alice. Okay, so again we have to use this particular, again curly braces, sorry, the square bracket, and we need to pass the key for inner dictionary. Okay, so if you see here, so this is my outer key, that is this one, and then what is the inner key, again I'm passing that as a square bracket. So let's run this one, so it will give me 92, that you can see here. Okay, so this is how we can retrieve if we have dictionary that is nested. Okay, and we can chain it together. Suppose if we have a dictionary again within this inner dictionary also, then we can chain it again with this square bracket. Okay, so next one is how to merge two dictionaries. Okay, so if you see this one, I have dictionary 1 and dictionary 2. I want to merge values from my dictionary 2, okay, to dictionary 1. Then we can use this update function. Okay, update method. Okay, so let's run this first. Okay, so if you see here what is happening, all these key values pairs were added to dictionary 1. Okay, now in my dictionary 1 I have more key value pairs because the key value pair that was there in the dictionary 2 got added here. Okay, one more thing here to note out is, suppose if I have again age available in this one, and suppose this is 26. Okay, so since we are merging dictionary 2 to dictionary 1, then whatever existing keys there in this dictionary 2, those will be updated based on this second dictionary. Okay, so let's run this first. Okay, so if you see here, in this dictionary 1 earlier age was 25, but in the dictionary 2 it is 26, since we are merging everything from dictionary 2 to dictionary 1. So what is the updated value here will be updated to the dictionary one. So here I had 26, that is why it become 26 here. Okay, so here the order of dictionary also matters. Okay, like which one you are going to merge. Okay, so another one is using this particular notation. So okay, if you see here I have these two dictionary. Okay, and we can use this double asterisk to merge the dictionary. Okay, so this is also one of the way. Okay, so here what I'm doing is, so in this particular uh, notation, dictionary one will be again, it will be unwrap with in this new dictionary, in this new curly braces, and then dictionary 2 will be unwrap. Okay, so let's run this first. So you can see these two dictionary. Okay, and here also that order matters. Suppose if I have uh, this as a 26. Okay, so first I have given dictionary 1, so that will be unwrap into this curly braces. Okay, like creating new dictionary, and then this is getting unwrapped. So whatever updated value we have in the next one, that will be updated. Okay, so let's run this one first. So if you see here, that age is 26. Okay, but let's say I am putting this one before, sorry, I am putting this one here first, and then so here if you see I am putting dictionary 2 first. Okay, so dictionary 2 will be unwrap. Okay, where I have value as a 26, and then dictionary 1 I am unwrapping where I have age as a 25. So this will be updated based on the second dictionary. Okay, so age will be 25, that you can see here. Okay, I think let me run this one again. Okay, so you can see that here. Okay, so order also matters here. Okay, now let's move forward. Let me comment this code. Okay, so now let's see how we can sort a dictionary based on key or based on values. Okay, so if you look at this example, I have one dictionary. Okay, let me change this value to 4. Okay, so I have this dictionary. So we can use, so what I'm doing here, I'm using a list comprehension. Okay, so what I'm doing is, as we already know, we have this sorted of built-in function in Python. Okay, and here I am passing the keys. Okay, so if you see here my dict dot keys, it will give the keys from here like A, B, and C, and it will short. Okay, so here I will get A, B, and C. So just to show you, let me run this first. Okay, and let me comment this out. So let's run this one. So if you see here, I'm just shorting that key first. Okay, and after I have that key available, shorted key available here. Okay, once I have that sorted key available, I'm getting the value one by one. Okay, I'm creating a new dictionary using dictionary comprehension. Okay, so I'm putting that key as a key, and again I'm getting that value, so it will sort that dictionary. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, it has sorted the dictionary based on their keys. Okay, using list comprehension, sorry, using dictionary comprehension. But we can achieve this just with a sorted function and with the dictionary constructor. So how we can do is that, so what we can do is, so here we can pass the items, because items is one of the function that we can use. Okay, so if I run this one, so you can see it is sorting based on key, correct? So it is sorting based on key, and it is creating a list of tuples, not a dictionary. Okay, then we can use this dictionary constructor to convert that into a dictionary. So let's run this one. So if you see here, it is getting converted. Also, if you want to sort that based on the value that is 1, 3, and 4, then we can pass this lambda function. Okay, so this lambda function, that we can pass as a second parameter. So if you do not have any idea why I'm passing this lambda function, you can watch my previous videos. I have shown like how we can pass this lambda function and what is lambda function. Okay, so what it is saying, what instruction it is giving is that I want to sort that key, I want to sort this dictionary based on value. That is where I'm passing 1. If I would have passed 0, then it will consider key sorting. It will do key sorting based on key. But here I'm passing item 1, that is uh, the second element, you can say like this one, like values. That is why it will sort based on value. So if you see here, it is sorting in this one, okay, based on, sorry, here if you see, it is sorting based on value 1, 3 and 4. Okay, if I will not pass this one, then it will be, you can see, 1, 4 and 3. Okay, so you can also sort dictionary directly using this piece of code. And in this example, what I'm doing is, yeah, so here I was not passing any lambda function. Okay, I was sorting based on keys, but here I'm passing the lambda function to sort based on value. So let's run this directly. Okay, okay, so it is sorting based on values, that is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is how you can do sorting in dictionary. So let's move forward. Before that, let me comment this code. Okay, so now let's see how we can pass the default values and how to handle the missing values. So here if you see, I have this dictionary. Okay, and we have already seen this get method. Okay, so in this get method we can pass a default parameter as well. So if you see here, we need to pass that key. Okay, and we can pass some default value as well. Okay, so I have two example here. So in first one, I'm passing this name as a key. In second one, I'm passing occupation. So occupation is not available here. So first let's run this one. Okay, so if you see here, since I have this name key available in my dictionary, so it is giving me that value using this get method, but I do not have this occupation key available in this dictionary, correct? That is why it is giving me default value. So this is how we can handle the default scenarios. We can put some default value in get method and we can get that if that particular key is not available. Okay, then here let's see how we can check the equality of dictionary. So we can use this double equal to operator to check the equality, and this operator checks for equality based on content of dictionary. So it does not check based on the order. So these two dictionary, if you see, has a same content. Okay, it has same name and age as a key value pair, that is same, but order is different. Okay, but it does not matter because this double equal to operator, it checks based on the content. So since these two dictionaries are equal based on content, so that is why it is giving me dictionaries are equal. Okay, then we have these two examples just to see how we can convert dictionary into list and tuple. So in this example, before that, let me just remove that. Let's see what we get from this uh, using this dot item. So here you can see we are getting the dictionary item object. Okay, but suppose if we want to convert this into a list, then we can pass that into a list function, and let's run this one. So you can see here that particular object is being converted into a list. So it is a list of tuples and tuples of key value pairs. Okay, means that key and value that we had in our dictionary. Okay, and likewise we can convert this list into tuples of that key value pair. Okay, so that is why in this last example you can see it is getting converted into tuple. Okay, so that's all guys I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you have got a better understanding how to use a dictionary. So do share this video with your friends and colleagues, and if you have any doubt, do comment and I will try to resolve your doubt. So that's all in this video. We'll cover some more data type, like I'll cover whatever is left in the data type section in my next video, and then we'll cover some new topics in Python in my upcoming videos. Okay, Thank you guys.